Greetings to everyone. I'm Mr. Shadrach Swinler, history teacher. I'm going to guide you on the topics of history from Form 1 to Form 4. Let us start with the Form 1 topics. In Form 1, we have 4 topics. Topic number 1 is called the sources and importance of history. In this topic, you learn various issues concerning of history for beginners, the issue of meaning of history, sources of history, how history is obtained, and how to determine dates, as well as the importance of history. Topic number 2, as a Form 1, you learn evolution of man, technology, and the environment. In this topic, you will cover the beginning of human life or clade of mankind. That is how human evolved from simple to complex by supporting of 2 theories, the theory of creation and the theory of evolution of man. And on technology, we will check on how man advanced in making different tools, from stone tools to iron tools, as well as Neolithic revolution. And also in environment, how man changed the environment, or how man enabled nature or controlled nature. Topic number 3 is going to be development of economic activities and their impact. In this topic, you learn different economic activities done by human being in Africa, especially before coming of colonialist. That was agriculture, mining, and trade. The last topic is development of social and political systems. This is political structure of Africa, the formation of states, centralized state, decentralized state, clanship or kinship, that is patrilineal society, and matrilineal societies. All those are the Form 1 topics. I'm mentioning these to you for you to be aware, if you are Form 1, what are the cases or what is the concept you're supposed to cover. After Form 1, you are going Form 2. In Form 2, we have 4 topics. Topic number 1 is going by name interactions among people of Africa. In this topic, we check how people of Africa came together by having the case study of Ngoni migration from South Africa to East Africa and Central Africa. In this topic, you learn sources of interaction or factor for interaction, that is economic factor, social factor, and political factors. Topic number 2 is social economic development and the production in pre-colonial Africa. How economy of Africa it was in pre-colonial before coming of Europeans. In this topic, you learn things called the communalism, slavery, and feudalism as modes of production covered in pre-colonial Africa. Number 3 is Africa and the external world, the coming of people from outside of Africa, and that was before colonialism. These were the first people from Middle East and the Far East. They settled especially in East Africa, and the side of West Africa and South Africa, we will check the coming of Portugal in West Africa. They settled there, and also they went to South Africa and they finished in East Africa. The coming of Bartholomew Diaz, Vasco da Gama, looking for sea route to India. The second nation from Europe were Dutch, people from Holland or Netherlands. They settled directly in South Africa, and later on they called Boers. And the last were Britain, people from Britain. These were British. They settled at South Africa. Remember, all this came before official colonization of Africa. And the last topic is industrial capitalism. In this topic, we'll check the stage of capitalism from mercantilism, industrial capitalism, And the last, it is imperialism. That imperialism is going to be the official topic in Form 3, but in Form 2, we learn deeply industrial capitalism and how industrial capitalism prepared Africa for colonization, the forerunners of colonization, those agents of colonialism that were explorers, missionaries, and traders. All of them will cover in this topic, industrial capitalism, as well as abolition of slave trade. After these 8 topics of Form 1 and Form 2, you're going to sit for assessment examination, that is Form 2 examination, and after Form 2 examination, God bless you, you'll pass, and we will meet again in Form 3. And Form 3, dear students, we are going to have the following topics. This is number 1, establishment of colonialism. After discussing all those Form 1 and Form 2, those were pre-colonial history, and now we are going in colonial history in Africa. The first topic is establishment of colonialism, how colonialism was established in Africa, the scrambled partition of Africa, Berlin Conference, establishment of colonial rule, and the African reactions. All those are in topic number 1. Topic number 2 is colonial administrative systems. After Europeans succeeded to colonize Africa or to conquer Africans, they established the political structure, how to administer Africans or their colonies. So they administered the Africans by using direct rule by Germany, indirect rule by Britain, British, and the assimilation policy by Portugal and somehow Belgium. And after those colonial administrative system, number 3 is colonial economy. They established the different economic activities in Africa, including agriculture, colonial mining, colonial industries, colonial trade, and as well they established the infrastructure. All those were economic activities done by colonialists in Africa, and they went by the name colonial economy. And the last topic in Form 3 is colonial social services. To manage all those activities, Europeans established the different social services to support their goals or their objective. And those social services were like infrastructure, housing, electricity, water supply. These were services established to accompany their activities. After Form 3, then you will run to Form 4. And Form 4, we are going to have the following topics as our final year of our 4-year course. Number 1 is crisis in the capitalist system. In crisis, we are going to check 3 crises happened in the capitalist system, especially in Europe, but also they affected the Africans because they occurred during colonialism. And these crises were First World War or WW1, the Great Economic Depression, and the Second World War or WW2. After those, we'll go topic number 2, nationalism and decolonization in Africa. In this topic, we are going to check how Africans they show or they proved they were tired with colonialism. So they rose sense of nationalism and they started to decolonize or to end colonialism. And number 3 is changes in political, social, and economic policies in Africa after independence. Topic number 2, Africans were able to regain again their independence. And then we check how they changed the different policies in different aspects of life to go together with that situation without colonialism. And the last it is Africa in international affairs. How Africa is drawn in international affairs. How Africa is connected to international affairs. Here we check the establishment of continental organization and the international organization. The case of East Africa Community, SADC, ECOWAS, COMESA, AU, Commonwealth, and United Nations. By saying so, dear students, all those are the concepts you're supposed to cover while you are in second level, Form 1 to Form 4 in the subject called the history. I'm going to be with you from the first topic up the last topic, and some of them we have 16 topics. I'm going to guide you and discuss with you all these topics from the first topic, that is sources and importance of history, to Africa in international affairs in Form 4. Have a good time.